Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. So happy to have all the Scorpios here with me today. We're going to do a fun little tarot spread for you all on love. Everybody loves love. So we'll see what we can get for you. Do keep in mind these are general messages. That means that not everything I say is going to resonate with all the Scorpios out there. Please only take away messages for your best and highest good, and you will know intuitively what those are. We use our intuition here at The Intuitive Teacup. If something doesn't seem to fit your circumstance or scenario, you can release it. You don't need to take on that energy. If you are interested in getting more clarity or messages, in addition to what I present you with here today, feel free to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. If you don't know how to do that, there will be a link in the description box below. And including that link in the description box will also be everything else you need to know about this video, including the decks I am using. As well as the social media channels. Check those out. I'm The Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. Oop. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll take those. They popped right out. What else do you need to know? We are just coming out of Cancer season, which was nice and watery all up in our fields, which, you know, may have been good for you Scorpios. You're also a water sign, but we're headed into fire, Leo. So that'll be an interesting energy, but I think it's going to be good. We'll see. We have I think it's 5 planets currently in retrograde, so that's messing with a lot in the universe right now, but we shall overcome, Scorpio. All right, let's see what we can get you for love. We're going to start you off with an energy card and a quote, and then we're going to hop into your reading. Please do like, share, subscribe where you can. That helps this channel gain momentum and gets these messages out to those who want to see them and hear them. And I hope lots of things I present you here with today resonate with all the Scorpios out there. All right, what else does Scorpio need to know for this reading? Can we get a quote card? The universe has your back. Oracle cards is what I'm reading from. For Scorpio. All right. Sorry, my camera freezes a little bit, so I gotta wiggle the mouse around. I surrender to the power. I surrender to a power greater than me. Okay. So there's something greater out there for you, Scorpio. There's something bigger that you may not be totally aware of or in tune with yet. And it has to do with the idea of transformation with the butterfly. Something in your life, or potentially you, is transforming. And I actually like that for you because you are the death card. You are transformation, right? You have a very transformative energy about you. And that's what you represent in the zodiac, right? So, so this transformation doesn't need to be something that's painful or harsh or incredibly difficult for you. It's just sort of surrendering to the inevitable that life is change, right? The only constant in life is change. And you also, you also got the card Door to Spirit. So a lot of spirituality is coming through here. Again, whatever you believe in, I'm not here to push any ideologies on you, but, you know, God, universe, spirit, angels, fairies, gnomes, whatever you believe in, you're being awakened to something greater than yourself, whatever that is for you. Your soul's journey, your life purpose, your divine counterpart maybe, right? This is a love reading. And so I am going to read it through the lens of love, but if this resonates for you on career, then great, fantastic. Take it and run with it. And also, the 3 and the 2 here come to a 5, I think, of the Hierophant. The idea of commitment, committing to one's life path, committing to your greater purpose, committing maybe to a person, right? So this first line is going to be, how does your person feel about you? If you don't have a person in your life right now, Scorpio, this may be someone coming in the future. This could be talking about an ex, right? Only take what resonates. If it doesn't fit your story, you can release it. So, wow, you got some harsh energy here, flanking a middle card, which is kind of nice. 10 of Swords, end of a really difficult cycle. A mental death of sorts, cutting your losses and moving on. Then this card is, a nice card. I like it a lot. This is the 9 of Pentacles. Sometimes the single ladies card, the single gents card. It's Venus and Virgo. This is a Gemini card. And then you also have the 9 of Swords. So anxiety, your thoughts eating away at you, keeping you up in the night. So, I mean, I have to take it as it reads here. I don't know which person you are in this scenario, but there was a breakup here. There absolutely was. There was an end of some sort of cycle with someone, potentially a Gemini, it doesn't have to be, where you either released them or they released you. And it was a painful process. I don't necessarily know if it was something you both really wanted and desired, or if it was just like a harsh, like, that's it, I'm done. But one or both of you chose to be single. And so initially, I'm just getting from this, it sounded better than it was. And I'm not at all championing being in a toxic relationship. If this card represents a toxic relationship to you, then good. I'm glad one or both of you ended it, right? But the reason why I'm having this hesitation of, oh, it's not this great life the way I thought it would be. Maybe this person chose to be single and kind of be a player, or, you know, shop around a bit, see what their other options are. I'm just getting like peacocking too, kind of like cocky behavior and like going out and flirting with lots of people, which is not usually what I get from this, but that's coming through here. It's giving them anxiety. It's not, they're fearing the worst. It's like what they present on the exterior is not actually what's going on in the interior. Could be dealing with an air sign, as I said, Gemini, as well as Aquarius or Libra, potentially a Virgo as well. So I think there may be unsettled feelings for you. And even if this is a relationship that neither one of you guys really wanted to pursue any further, I'm just getting the way it ended. It was a little bit messy. It wasn't like this clean break of like, okay, you know, it didn't work out, no hard feelings, whatever, which, I mean, not a lot of relationships end that way, let's be honest. But something about this was quite severe, and I think one person may have had quite a big ego. That's sort of what I'm getting here with that. We'll throw a clarifier on it. So how does this person feel about you? Not good. Not good. But when I say that, though, I don't think they resent you. Well, okay, they might. I think you may have hurt them. You may have hurt their heart. But more than anything, I'm almost getting regret with the way they treated you. That's coming through here quite strong. And that path they chose of singlehood or pursuing other options, ultimately, it's like, it feels like swords in their back. It does, and that could be how you feel if they left you, right, Scorpio? That you were stabbed in the back. But one or both of you have really unsettled feelings about how this ended, or regrets, or living in the past, but to the point where it's, I just want to say, this is not a healthy energy. This is almost debilitating, like depression, to the point where you can't sleep at night, but you can also, you know, barely get out of bed in the morning. Something is weighing heavily on the mind here. And you have 2 9s, so the idea of secrets, maybe, illusions, maybe things, again, were not as they seemed. The idea of being single seemed good, but because the unsettled feelings, emotions, mental energy wasn't properly dealt with, the person didn't properly heal from this relationship and then move on, there's a lot of mixed feelings, but mixed, almost like mind games they're playing with themselves of what they really want. 9s are towards the end of a cycle, almost the completion, but it's like this is a completion of a cycle that wasn't completed. It's like someone is going back mentally in their memories of I think somebody who brought them happiness and joy at one point. The card Doctor came up. I don't know, one of you might be dealing with a doctor. Let me really look at this. Oh, this has to do with therapy. Okay, that's what this is. Yeah, again, how I was saying, it's not healthy coping. This person has severe anxiety or depression or something. And I mean, this could be you, Scorpio, if it resonates, right? And no shade, there's no judgment here. This is almost advising that whoever isn't dealing with this breakup in a healthy way, whoever is in this state, it's time to seek outside help. Now, whether that's a doctor, whether that's a therapist, whether that's just reaching out to a friend who can console you and support you and maybe give you some guidance, that's what this is saying. This is beyond just the two of you. Again, especially if you are broken up, it's requiring outside perspective because something about this dynamic is very unhealthy. And one or both of you is not coping with it very well. And if that's you, Scorpio, I'm sorry. I feel it in these cards. It's not a great energy. All right, so long-term potential with this person. You have the Palace of Wands. All right, so the fire suit, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Five of Wands. This card has come up in different decks in almost every love reading I've done. the card of conflict, of heated arguments, and then the Page of Swords. Okay. And this is falling right under the anxiety card. I have to be real with you, Scorpio. The long-term potential doesn't seem great to me. I see this Palace of Wands, this Palace of Fire, because it's right next to these heated arguments and conflict and fighting card. It's like domestic disputes. This house is going to go up in flames. It's almost like tower energy, like it's going to combust, because there's something about rage here. You may have dated someone that was quite abusive, whether it was verbally or physically or mentally. Right? That's what that could be. I don't always read the Palace of Wands in a lower vibration, but with what it's coming up next to, and the fact that this Page of Swords is coming up under this unhealthy coping, or really not coping, right? Not getting better, not doing the healing work, not seeking counseling or help when someone needs it. It turns into this mental game of spying on the ex. The Page of Swords is the seeker of information, but it's childish, right? It's not a mature energy. It's seeking knowledge, gaining, seeking knowledge, trying to gain information. But it can also be, again, immature conversations, chit-chat, talking behind people's back, communicating in an immature level, sending nasty texts to someone because you're trying to, again, peacock and make yourself feel better. I don't like it. Ooh, Scorpio. What is your guidance? Well, I guess we'll throw a clarifier on it, but why am I being shown this Palace of Wands? If this is your story, you'll know it. If it's not, please don't take on that energy, but this is almost cautioning you. The long-term potential with this person, I'm going to be real, it looks kind of scary. So I asked, why am I being shown this Palace of Wands? And the money card came out. This person may have a lot of money. They may be quite financially stable, but they're not mentally stable. And again, no shade. I'm not judging you. I'm sure this person has good qualities as well. But I will say their lower vibration has consumed them. And so their good qualities are becoming less and less. They need to seek some outside counseling or help or support for what they're going through, because their toxicity, it's like leaking into you. It's bleeding into the relationship. This person may have a lot of money and financial stability. This person can dazzle you with $1 million homes and fancy cars and, going out on their yacht for the weekend, whatever that is. But it's that's not a reflection of who they are as a person. Morally, they are broke. They are poor. Financially, they may be quite well off. They may appear as this, I don't want to say millionaire, because that almost presumes that you guys are chasing money, and I'm not saying that at all. It's a guise. It's like, this looks like a beautiful palace, but when you go in on the inside, there's nothing inside of it. This is representative of like your person's exterior. It's flashy, it's showy, it's wands, it's charismatic, right? We think of fire signs. There's something very magic about them. They're the wand suit. They draw your eye naturally the way fire does. They offer you warmth and passion, right? But that fire doesn't always stay. Fires burn out. Funds burn out. You can overspend your money. There's something toxic here. And Again, I want to be careful with how I phrase this, because I'm not trying to presume anything about you, but if the money's good and that's why you're staying with this person, is that reason enough? Because money does not always last. That is not a given in any relationship. This could be like a trust fund baby, right? But what if their parents cut them off? Then they have nothing. That kind of thing. Very interesting. So let's see what we can get for your guidance and your advice. 9 of Pentacles again. Be single, Scorpio. This is not your person. And this may be something, this could potentially be someone you've been with for a long time. This relationship could have ended in divorce. I want to hammer this point home to all the Scorpios watching. This is not your only chance at love. If this is your story, if you're relating to this, this is not love. Again, there may be some sort of toxic relationship here where you guys needed each other. You needed each other's support to get through difficult times, and somehow you forged this relationship, but it became very unhealthy very quickly. So I just want to say your guidance here is go the other way. This is the single ladies, single man's card. It's saying release yourself from this person, cut yourself off from this person, focus on your own self-worth, right? 9 of Pentacles. Pentacles can be money, but it's also the health, the home. Focus on your own health, your own stability. Get back to the gym, start eating better if you haven't been taking care of yourself. Focus on your own goals, on your own job, your career, your hobbies, your passions, the tangible things you want to build and create in the world. Yeah, I have to read it because it's here. Single. And this might be saying, if you've just been through this really treacherous relationship, it might not be the best time to jump into a new relationship, right? And that temptation is so human. It's always there of, my heart's broken. How do I distract myself from this pain? Oh, I'll find someone else to love. But really, it's I'll find someone else to love me. What this is saying, again, with this, you need to heal yourself first, Scorpio, before you can jump back in and offer a cup to someone else, cups being love, emotions, because that's unfair to go into a relationship, again, concealing the fact that what you appear to be potentially is false. It's not true. You may appear really beautiful and charismatic on the outside, but if on the inside you're broken, well, that's not a healthy way to start a relationship, right? This is saying focus on you. It's okay to be single. It's not easy at all, right? Sometimes being single is very difficult, but it's in being single that I think you're going to be able to finally release this person, if you haven't already, and learn some really valuable lessons. And I will say, if some of you have been struggling financially, there may be some sort of idea or job or something that comes along that maybe opens new doors to a more stable future. Again, Spirit is leading you down this path for a reason. This feels tumultuous. This feels like a really difficult relationship. Surrender to the power greater than you. That was coming up here. Release what doesn't serve you and believe that there are better things coming. Because, yeah, this, again, if this is your story, if you're relating to this, this is not for you, Scorpio. You deserve so much better than what this person had to offer you or the way they treated you. It was a death. They just about killed you. Oh, you have 5 of Wands twice. Fight for what you believe in and fight for what you deserve. The idea of, this is the Venus and Virgo card, it's safe in your garden. The idea of singlehood, you're not going out painting the town red looking for partnership, but you also want to be careful not to isolate yourself. You want to go out and, I'm just getting from this, extend action to go after the things that you really love and desire. Fight for who or what you believe in. And especially yourself. Don't give in because it's easy or because you don't think you'll ever find love again. Get back out in the game, put up the fight, but it's fighting to have the right people in your life. Yeah, there's a great empowerment behind this card for you, Scorpio. And also, this tug of war that you've been playing with this person, even if it's just via text, like these back and forth kind of bickering, immature exchanges, release that. Take action forward to grow into like the more beautiful version of yourself. And you also have Page of Cups. Yeah, learning to love yourself again, but also releasing people from the past who weren't good to you and not holding yourself, well, hold on, sorry, I want to be careful how I phrase this. It's an apology to yourself. It's nurturing yourself. It's getting your emotions and your love back in check. Again, probably doing a bit of soul searching. Singlehood, 9 is the card of the Hermit. Soul searching, soul seeking. Releasing yourself from the burden of having to carry around the weight and the mental and emotional baggage of the pain that this person caused you. Recognizing that you deserve better love than what's been shown to you. And having the strength and courage to fight for better love. To fight to have people in your life that are nurturing and kind. And treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Who see you as the frickin' 9 of Pentacles woman, right? Like, amazing. All right, let's throw you an astrology card. For you, Scorpio, again, if this is your message, if you're relating to this, the surrender has to do with releasing this person. And because we have 9s and 10s, The idea that this has been going on for quite a long time, I understand it might be hard to release this person, right? Maybe when you met them, they were great, but over time they became abusive or an alcoholic or something, and it pulls at your heartstrings, right? Maybe to let this person go. But again, it's choosing to love yourself. It's recognizing your self-worth. You deserve better than this. Don't settle, Scorpio. You deserve so much better than this. And you don't need to linger in that energy of blaming yourself that, you know, how could I be so stupid? How could I do this? Like that doesn't serve you. Those emotions of beating yourself up are no good. Love yourself. That's really important here. Is there an astrology card that we can throw on this for Scorpio? This one. Uranus. Okay. So Uranus is ruled by Aquarius. Something about the Fool is coming through here. The idea of starting anew, the beginning of a new cycle, because clearly you're meant to close something out here, to release this energy, to maybe seek therapy or counseling or help to not reconcile this, but reconcile your heart. Make it okay for you to go out in the world and love again. The Fool is a very lighthearted energy. They go after new adventures and new experiences, and they don't have fear in their heart. They don't have any mental baggage. They don't have any emotional baggage from the past. It's such a light, airy card. They practically like float right off the ground as they walk. That's sort of what's coming through here. And a streak of independence. The way I was saying single lady, single man, it's okay for you to be independent for a while and even selfish. And I say that term in that you don't need to focus on anyone else but yourself right now, Scorpio. That's coming through very clearly. And some of you may be being encouraged to do some spiritual work. Again, I'm not here to push any sort of ideologies on you. Whatever you believe in, at minimum, believe in yourself, right? Believe that you deserve love, you deserve kindness. You deserve to go after things that you truly want and desire in this lifetime. And I would just ask you, is it this person? Is this the person that you truly want and desire? That's up to you, right? All right, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. I will also say the door to Spirit is throwing signs your way. Again, for whatever you believe in, little coincidences, seeing the same numbers, seeing the same pattern, seeing that I don't know, object that reminds you of your grandmother or this or that, that's happening for a reason. Don't disregard it as coincidence. Spirit is trying to guide you towards a better, lighter path so that you can heal from this and release it. Okay, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. I hope whoever needed to hear that did. That was a very heavy message. My heart goes out to all the Scorpios out there. Hang in there. Seek help if you need it. Please, please do that. That's so important. I will catch you guys soon for another tarot reading. Like, share, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.